Hi everyone, welcome back to Untitled Collectibles and welcome to the new house. So I said last week that, I'd have another video on Friday and stuff, but it's been manic. That was way too optimistic, so I'm sorry about the delay. But yeah, really excited to get diving into this, starting to put stuff out. You'll start seeing slabs and stuff displayed behind me, and we'll do a room tour and all of that sort. But today, as I mentioned previously, you might have seen, I picked up a small Silver Age collection just prior to the move. In fact, it arrived like the day before I moved, which was really lucky. Obviously, I was a bit worried, but yeah, it was in. So, it was only a small one. I think it was 111 comics, I think. Mostly Silver Age. I think there was a small amount of Bronze Age, but mostly Silver Age. Some good stuff, and now you're going to see me diving through the box. Alright then, and we'll dive right in. Half of this stuff is on my personal collection, just storing stuff for the removal, but on the top here we've got Bronze Age Ghost Rider, Avengers 28, Lovely Tales of Suspense, House of Mystery, Detective Comics. This is a UK reprint. Star Spangled War Stories and Lois Lane, Superman's girlfriend. So they were just nestling on the top, and if we can just find where we are here, and we'll have a look at some bits, and I'll pull out all the keys as and when. Black Panther, we'll talk about that one. Tomb of Dracula, we'll talk about that one too. We will definitely talk about that one. These are some of the better books. Two showcase books. Metal Men, Sea Devils, Weird War Tales, Adventure Comics, Justice League America, we will talk about that one as well. Superman, we will definitely talk about that one. Huge Superman book. Fighting Forces, Amazing Stories of Suspense, that's a UK one. There's The Flash. There's Detective Comics there. Adventure Comics. Action Comics, there's Superman, House of Mystery. Doom Patrol, we will talk about that one. GI Combat. Batman, my Silver Age Batman, Supergirl, Secret Origins, Action Comics, Shazam, nice big Batman bumper book, Weird War Tales, another Batman, and then the rest. Just to give you an idea, we'll pull it out here. I've got some Strange Tales, more War Tales. That is a Bronze Age issue, I believe. Action Comics, Sergeant Fury, King Size, another Bronze Age. Superman, Unexpected, Weird World, Unexpected again, and Jonah Hex. So there's some of the stuff that sort of comes in under a $5. And then, yeah, now we will talk about some of the keys. Okay, so you saw me diving through the box there. You saw me talking about some books which I'd pulled out, which I'm going to speak about, which we're going to do in a minute. And you saw me sorting out some of the stuff that was there. Vast majority of it, the thing is with Silver Age stuff, it's a bit strange, because if you have Marvel Silver Age stuff in a decent condition, you're talking like you'd be lucky to get stuff for under a tenner, in all honesty. Dependent on the run and stuff, particularly Avengers, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, things like that. No chance. With DC, it's a bit different. Superman, Action Comics, Detective Comics, Batman can be relatively affordable. So a lot of that is going to be £3, less than a $5. I think I worked out it needs to be £3 to make my money back, which is more than going to, because of the keys, which we're going to speak about. So yeah, these will all be coming to sale on the website. However, some of them have already sold. I'll put a link below to the Untitled Collectibles Facebook group. That is your first point of call, really, to get our new stock whenever we get new collections in, whenever we get CGCs back. I always offer them up there first. So if you want to get involved and don't want to miss out on stuff, that's the place to be. So check that out in the description. But now let's talk about some of the keys, and we will start off with Captain Marvel #1, 1968. The first appearance of Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel. This is the series that we eventually see Carol Danvers introduced, who obviously goes on to become Miss Marvel, before then in modern history taking the Captain Marvel name. Big book, not the biggest book out there from the Silver Age, but it's a pretty significant book. None of these will be going to CGC, only because, well, condition-wise, they don't really feel worth it to me to go, for me personally, to sit there and wait for it to come, pay the money, wait for it to come back in a few months' time, for what's only going to probably be a very small increase in value. This is low grade probably. It could do with a clean and a press for sure. There's some surface marks like you see down here, surface marks that may come off with a clean. I'm not too sure. The spine is it's intact, but there's rolls and there's lots of creases, so there's no hiding that. But it does present really nicely. So yeah, that was a good book. Now another one, again, not going to CGC. Disclaimer or spoiler: absolutely none of these are. But this is a big book. Superman 233. Neil Adams, I do believe, is the reboot sort of thing of Superman, bringing him forward. That classic cover with the break and the chains. I absolutely love this, and again, it's low grade. The top staple is missing. There's some fraying on the corners and the spines. There's a little bit, if you know how the sort of like the pages sort of spread out a little bit, you can see there where you can see the other pages beyond the cover, which obviously you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be intact. Having said that, presentation wise, in the front and center, on the title and on the cover of Superman itself, absolutely gorgeous. I have to say, I really do. Great book, really is. So yeah, really pleased to get that off. So that's the two biggest books without a doubt from this collection. There's a few more downstairs which I need to price, because I think there's 3 UK comics which I have absolutely no idea about, and everywhere I've looked, I can't even, as one of them, I can't even find it existing, which is odd. But so I need to speak to an expert about that, someone with a bit more experience in British comics. But yeah, a bit dramas. Now, again, this is low grade. This is Doom Patrol #100. Obviously got that series going on. This is the origin of Beast Boy, who you can see down there. Looks a bit weird there, doesn't he? It looks like a green head in a gorilla costume, essentially. But it says here, the shattering secret behind DC's greatest new hero, the origin of Beast Boy, with Robot Man, Elastigirl, Negative Man, and what appears to be a dinosaur. Yeah, that is low grade, and it's a minor key, but I love Silver Age stuff. Now this is by far battered. I was surprised about this, to be honest, because I saw this and I thought, early Justice League, nothing to shout home about. Apparently, it's the first Silver Age appearance of Sandman. Didn't know that. Nice surprise to find. However, as you can see, it's in a state. The cover is completely detached. Not in the best condition, which is a shame, because again, barring the corners, and there's a lot of chipping and stuff at the bottom down there. Barring the corners, again, front and centre, the colours pop really nicely. But yeah, that is as low grade as you can possibly get. But it's all there. Right, moving on to I think this is technically Bronze Age. I haven't actually fully checked in terms of like description, but I'm thinking it is Bronze Age because you've gone from having the stamps on the pence price to having it printed 6p. This is Tomb of Dracula 17. Not a massive one, but this is a very, very early appearance of Blade. I believe it is the 4th appearance of Blade. But you know, it's a very nice cover. It's Tomb of Dracula heating up. You know, with Moon Knight come in, and there's all speculation. Well, we've got Moon Knight come in. We've got Blade come in. You know, it wouldn't be a stretch to see Dracula. Well, I mean, given Blade, obviously, with the anti-vampires and whatnot, to see Dracula, to see all these other monstery sort of characters come in front and centre stage. So that one, and that's one of the ones that sold in our claim sale. This one I pulled out because I found it was interesting. Jungle Action number 19 featuring Black Panther. I am not sure whether this came before the first Black Panther series. I know this series, Jungle Action, was where we had the first solo Black Panther story, I believe. And we had the first appearance of, it's either Manape or Manape is Avengers, Killmonger, I believe, in one of them. Anyway, but this one, in the heart of civilization, T'Challa battles the primitive power of the clan. So this is Marvel Comics doing what I think they do best a lot of times, in terms of coming front and centre and tackling real world issues. Tackling, you know, you've got Black Panther against the KKK. And you know, that's a great story just to have, and I think it's that those issues where they touch on real world issues are amazing. Front and center in that, I think, is the Spider-Man, the black cover, the 9/11 story. Really, really powerful. Great read if you haven't read it. It's on Marvel Unlimited. Great read. And things like that, and you know, that just caught my eye. Another one, battered, but can't argue with this, number 28 of the Avengers, which, according to some stuff, is the first appearance of Goliath and the first appearance of the Collector. Now, I'm not sure whether that Collector is the Collector that we've seen in the Guardians and stuff, and I'm not too up to date on Goliath and whether he is Giant Man, Ant-Man, all of that. You know, I know in the more recent ones it was someone different. But yeah, you know, early age Silver Age Avengers is amazing to find. Now we're going to finish with something a little bit different, which caught my eye. This is Detective Comics Double Double. Detective Double Comics. Now, this is a UK reprint of Batman comics. And what's special about this one is that this is the first UK printing of Batgirl. So that caught me by surprise. It's something nice to have. There was also a Superman in there. Superman Double Comics, which again was reprints, but I don't think there was anything significant in there. But, you know, it's UK stuff isn't, especially the reprints aren't as sought after, but there's some of them that go for a good value, like the Spider-Man reprints with the first appearance of the Punisher, the Hulk with the first appearance of Wolverine, and you know, there's some value to be had there. But yeah, it was a nice little surprise, and what I liked about this collection is it was so different, it was so varied. You know, it's not the most expensive collection I've picked up, it's not the collection where I'm going to make the most money back from, but hell, it was so fun to dive through the long box and see what you got. Like, you know, these are comics that are like 80 years old, and that was great. So I'm so happy to get these. As mentioned, they will be going up for sale, but some of them have sold, but the vast majority are going to be up on the website very, very soon, and we've got CGC coming back next week as well. So guys, thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot for checking out. Which one of those books do you think was was the most interesting to you. I think for me, it's got to be the Black Panther up against the KKK. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Check out the websites Vanova-Collectibles and check out all the social handles, including the link to the Vanova Collectibles Facebook group, which is your first place to get our new stock, down below. Do subscribe if you haven't already. We are absolutely pushing now to hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone. It's been a long time coming. On and off in the past year with battling with, well, all sorts of stuff, but wedding and house move and stuff. But this is the year. Now that we have moved, I'm absolutely going to nail it down on the content. So please do support us. Please do check us out, and I'll catch you all next time.